In the heart of the industrial heartland, a colossal facility awakens to process nature's most pungent ingredient. This is the journey of the humble onion, transforming from raw bulb to premium powder on a massive scale. Every day, a fleet of heavy-duty trucks arrives, carrying tons of fresh onions harvested from local fields. The operation runs continuously, demanding a steady stream of raw material to keep the production lines humming. Hydraulic lifts tilt the trailers, sending a cascading avalanche of onions into the intake hoppers. From the moment they land, the onions enter a fully automated ecosystem designed for speed and efficiency. Massive conveyor belts transport the raw bulbs toward the initial weighing station to track daily throughput. Precision industrial scales measure the load in real time, feeding data directly to the central control room. Before processing begins, quality control technicians extract random samples to ensure the crop meets strict standards. They test for moisture content, pungency levels, and size consistency to guarantee a premium end product. Any batch with excessive soil residue or imperfections is flagged immediately by the intake monitoring system. Approved batches move forward to the pre-cleaning phase, where the first layer of dirt is removed. The noise is deafening as thousands of onions tumble into the massive rotary cleaning drums. These drums use friction and gravity to knock off loose soil and the outermost dry skins. Waste material falls through the mesh, collected below to be recycled as organic fertilizer. Next, the onions pass under the watchful eye of advanced AI-powered optical source. Machine vision algorithms identify rot, mold, or mechanical damage in a fraction of a second. Air jets instantly blast rejected onions off the line, ensuring only healthy bulbs proceed. This automated sorting replaces dozens of manual laborers, increasing speed and consistency exponentially. To ensure absolute safety, the stream passes over powerful industrial magnets to catch any metallic debris. Now clean and sorted, the onions enter the high-speed peeling chamber, a marvel of engineering. Inside, a combination of spinning blades and high-pressure air performs the delicate peeling task. Compressed air blasts the dry outer skin away, leaving the pristine white flesh untouched. The process is incredibly fast, peeling thousands of onions per minute with minimal waste. The entire peeling section is enclosed to contain the potent onion fumes and prevent eye irritation. Advanced dust collection systems filter the air, keeping the factory environment safe for workers. The discarded skins are blown into a separate chute, destined for livestock feed or composting. Emerging from the peelers, the glistening white onions proceed to the washing stage. A recirculating water system sprays the onions, removing any sticky residue or remaining skin fragments. Hygiene is paramount, so the water is treated with ozone to sterilize the surface instantly. Ozone technology kills bacteria without using harsh chemicals that could alter the onion's natural flavor. After the bath, onions travel over a dewatering conveyor to shake off excess liquid. Dry surfaces are crucial for the slicing step to ensure clean, precise cuts. We now enter the heart of the preparation process, the industrial slicing station. High-speed rotary blades slice the onions into uniform rings with surgical precision. Uniform thickness is vital. It ensures every piece dries at the exact same rate. PLC systems monitor the blade gap, adjusting automatically to maintain micrometer-level accuracy. Cameras downstream inspect the slices, triggering air jets to reject any that are too thick or clumpy. The perfect slices form a continuous white carpet, moving towards the massive drying tunnels. Dehydration is the most energy-intensive and critical part of the entire operation. The slices enter a multi-stage tunnel dryer, stretching over 100 feet in length. Inside, the environment is controlled with absolute precision, balancing temperature and airflow. The process begins with high heat to flash evaporate surface moisture rapidly. As they travel deeper, The temperature is lowered to gently dry the core without burning. Sensors monitor humidity levels 24/7, adjusting fans to optimize energy consumption. This careful modulation preserves the onion's volatile oils, locking in that signature aroma. The drying process takes several hours, transforming the wet slices into brittle flakes. Near the exit, the onions pass through a cooling zone to stabilize their temperature. Cooling prevents the sugar from caramelizing further and prepares the flakes for burning. The dried flakes emerge with a moisture content of less than 4%. Quality checks at this stage ensure the color is a perfect, uniform light gold. Now, the dried onions are transported pneumatically to the milling machine. This enclosed transport keeps the product dry and free from any airborne contaminants. The milling room is the loudest part of the factory where hammers meet flakes. Inside the high-speed hammer mills, the brittle flakes are shattered into fine particles. Friction generates heat, so the mills are water-jacketed to keep the powder cool. Overheating during grinding will destroy the flavor profile and cause clumping. The resulting powder is blown into a cyclone separator to settle out of the engine. Different market needs require different particle sizes, from coarse granules to flour-like dust. To achieve this, the powder enters a multi-deck vibrating sifter system. Screens with precise mesh sizes separate the product into various grades. Particles that are too large are automatically returned to the mill for regrinding. This ensures 100% of the raw material is utilized with zero wastage. Before the final collection, the powder passes through a final high-sensitivity metal detector. Even microscopic metal shavings from machinery are detected and diverted. The finished powder is then collected in temporary bulk silos, awaiting quality clearance. We now move to the quality control lab, the brain of the operation.
Good. Let's
Samples
move
from
ahead
every
with the
batch are
robotic
brought
arm
here
protocol.
for rigorous chemical and physical testing. Microbiologists test for pathogens like Salmonella to guarantee food safety. They also verify the flavor potency, ensuring that signature onion kick is present. Color consistency is measured digitally. Customers expect a specific shade of white or beige. All data is logged into a central system, linked to the production lot number. Only after the lab issues a digital pass can the powder move to packaging. The packaging zone is a clean room environment, separated from the rest of the factory. Here, automated fillers dispense the powder into various container sizes. For industrial clients, huge 50-pound bags are filled with remarkable speed. The system weighs each bag to the gram, rejecting any that are under or overfilled. To extend shelf life, air is removed and replaced with inert nitrogen gas. This modified atmosphere packaging keeps the powder fresh for years. Laser printers etch batch codes, dates, and QR codes onto every package. This ensures full traceability from the supermarket shelf bag to the specific onion field. Robotic palletizers take over the heavy lifting, stacking bags with tireless precision. Once a pallet is full, it's automatically wrapped in stretch film for stability. Automated guided vehicles transport the finished pallets to the warehouse. The warehouse is a cavernous space, temperature and humidity controlled year-round. Smart inventory systems determine exactly where each pallet should be stored. Moisture is the enemy of onion powder, so the air here is kept exceptionally dry. Orders pour in from around the globe: snack manufacturers, spice blenders, and restaurants. Forklifts retrieve the specified pallets, loading them onto waiting distribution trucks. From here, the product disperses into the fast food supply chain. But where does all this powder go? It's in more products than you realize. It coats your favorite potato chips, giving them that savory, irresistible punch. It's the secret base for soups, sauces, and marinades in industrial kitchens. Even in your home spice rack, this factory's work adds flavor to your dinner. Behind every sprinkle is a complex industrial ballet of cleaning, drying, and milling. This factory processes millions of pounds of onions annually, operating nonstop. The scale of operation ensures that onion powder remains an affordable staple worldwide. Technology and nature collaborate here to condense massive flavor into microscopic particles. From a muddy field to the pristine jar, the transformation is complete. This is the unseen industrial giant behind the flavor we take for granted. Let's take a deeper look at the maintenance crews that keep this beast running. During shift changes, the factory floor becomes a hive of coordinated activity. Hygiene protocols are strictly enforced, with mandatory air showers for all staff. The control room overlooks the production floor, resembling a NASA launch center. Here, engineers monitor energy consumption, optimizing for sustainability.
We are seeing a 20%
Water usage is another
improvement
critical
since the
metric,
upgrades.
with advanced recycling systems in place. The organic waste from peels powers a biogas generator, feeding electricity back. Back on the line, let's observe the specific challenges of handling different onion varieties. White onions are preferred for powder due to their high solid content and pungent flavor. The seasonality of the crop requires massive cold storage facilities for raw inventory. These climate-controlled rooms keep onions dormant, preventing sprouting before processing. When the season peaks, the factory runs at 110% capacity to process the harvest. Advanced ventilation ensures the intense onion aroma doesn't overwhelm the surrounding town. Inside, noise-canceling headsets are mandatory near the peeling and grinding zones. Let's look closer at the blade maintenance, crucial for consistent slicing. Dull blades cause cell damage, releasing juice and leading to uneven drying. Every 4 hours, the slicing line pauses briefly for a blade swap. The sanitation crew moves in during these breaks to spray down the equipment. Preventing cross-contamination is a religion here, with color-coded tools for every zone. Returning to the dryer, we see the importance of airflow design. Uneven airflow would leave some slices wet, creating a risk of mold. The dried flakes, often called kibble, are shelf-stable and can be stored before grinding. This buffer stock allows the grinding line to operate independently of fresh harvest. In the grinding room, spark detection systems are critical due to dust explosion risks. Onion powder dust is highly flammable, requiring ATX-rated safety equipment. The magnets used here are rare earth types, incredibly powerful to catch fine metal dust. Sieving is not just about size. It also breaks up any clumps formed during storage. Ultrasonic transducers on the screens prevent blinding, keeping the mesh clear. 4 premium grades. An optical sorter for the dry flakes removes any discolored bits. This ensures the final powder is a pristine, creamy white color. Samples are also rehydrated in the lab to check the texture and flavor recovery. The goal is a powder that tastes exactly like a fresh onion cooked. The factory also produces toasted onion powder by adjusting the dryer settings. Toasted powder offers a sweeter, caramelized flavor profile for barbecue rubs. Packaging lines are flexible, switching between jars, bags, and drums quickly. Bulk drums for export are fiber reinforced to withstand international shipping. Shipping containers are loaded carefully to prevent shifting during ocean transit. Traceability extends to the plastic liners, ensuring they are food grade and safe. The factory maintains a library of retention samples for every batch produced. If a customer has a complaint, the lab can retest the original sample years later. Environmental sustainability is woven into the corporate strategy. Water from the washing line is filtered and used to irrigate local non-food crops. The company invests in local farming communities to ensure a stable supply chain. Agronomists work with farmers to develop onion breeds with higher solid content. Higher solids mean less water to evaporate, saving energy during drying. Automation upgrades are continuous, with new robots added every year. Training programs upskill workers from manual laborers to machine operators.
In real
Safety
time.
records are displayed proudly at the
Note
entrance.
the days
a
without
testament
injury
to the culture.
counter.
The facility is kosher and
certification
halal
up to date for
certified,
this quarter?
meeting diverse global dietary
and the halal
needs.
certification
Auditors frequent
was
the
just
plant
renewed
to ensure
last week.
compliance with international food standards. Let's revisit the washing stage. The water turbulence is carefully calibrated. Too much force could bruise the onions, too little leaves dirt behind. The peeling waste conveyance is an underground system to keep floors clear. Optical sorters can even detect subtle shading differences indicating something. The slicer blades are made of specialized hardened steel to resist dull. In the dryer, the belt mesh is non-stick to prevent slices from adhering. Steam coils provide the heat, powered by efficient natural gas boilers. The exhaust air from the dryer is scrubbed to remove odors before release. Grinding is done in a chilled environment to prevent the powder from melting. Onion powder is hygroscopic, meaning it greedily absorbs moisture from air. This is why the packaging area is kept at a desert-like humidity level. Anti-caking agents are sometimes added for specific customers to ensure flowability. The WMS, Warehouse Management System, tracks FIFO, first in, first out. Trucks are inspected for cleanliness before any product is loaded. The final product can travel thousands of miles without losing quality. Consumer trends drive innovation, like organic or smoked onion powders. The factory essentially acts as a massive dehydrator, removing 90% of the weight. This weight reduction drastically lowers the carbon footprint of shipping onions. It's an efficient way to store seasonal nutrition for year-round use. The journey concludes where it started, with the seed planted for next year. Farmers and factory planners are already preparing for the next harvest. Machinery is overhauled during the short off-season to ensure reliability. New technologies are constantly evaluated to improve yield and quality. The demand for clean label, natural ingredients keeps this factory growing. Every step we've seen is optimized to deliver pure, unadulterated flavor. It is a testament to American industrial ingenuity and agricultural prowess. So next time you open a bag of chips, remember the process. Remember the trucks, the robots, the labs, and the people. The humble onion has traveled a high-tech path to your palate. This is the miracle of modern food processing: scale, safety, and speed. The lights never truly dim on the largest onion powder factory. Preparing for the next day, the next truck, the next batch. Quality remains the steadfast rule in this kingdom of pungent dust. From the soil to the spoon, the chain is unbroken. Innovation will continue to refine how we capture nature's flavors. But for now, the mechanical rhythm of this factory beats on, turning the tear-jerking bulb into a culinary staple without the fuss. We hope you enjoyed this exclusive tour inside the facility, a place where engineering meets agriculture in spectacular fashion. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the industrial world, where we reveal the hidden processes behind everyday objects.
Every step.
The world of manufacturing
now, we can track
is vast,
and manage the
complex,
entire process
and utterly
in real
fascinating.
time.
Thank you for watching inside the largest U.S. onion powder factory. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more industrial megastructures. See you in the next episode of Industrial Insider. Credits: Executive Producer, The Industrial Network. Credits: Visual Effects and Cinematography Team. Credits: Special thanks to the factory management and staff. Credits: Copyright 2023. All rights reserved.